Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Angela. As the title of today's video, I'm doing a what's on my iPad. So I filmed a what's on my iPad video about a couple months ago, I think like 4 months ago. That's when I first got my iPad. I wasn't really sure how to work things, so this is my updated version on what's on my iPad. Now I have the M1 iPad Pro 2021. This is the 12.9 inch model. It's the base model, so it's 128 gigs. So I can't wait to show you guys what I have on this iPad, all the apps I have, how I use them, and how I customize them. Okay, so I'll start screen recording and let's get on to the video. As soon as you unlock my iPad, this is my home screen. As you guys can see, the theme for my iPad aesthetic is very minimal. It's basically white. So let's start on the top left. This is the biggest widget on my iPad and it is a Pinterest widget. I have a lot of boards. I have home, fashion, ink, nails, Instagram for Instagram inspo, and then even my wedding board, which I should probably delete. But for this big widget, I used my fashion board. As you guys can see, I'm really into the cool girl street style kind of vibe. And what I really love about this widget is that you can set it so the photo changes every hour. And I feel like it's very inspiring to see like new outfit styles come up like every hour. So I love that about that widget. And then under that widget, I have a Widgetsmith widget. And I think everyone knows Widgetsmith by now. This is where you can customize all your widget, your icons, and it's just super handy for making your iPad and your iPhone look really aesthetic. Now under that widget, I have two more Pinterest widgets, but they're different boards. So the one on the left is my tattoo inspo board. It's called Ink. This is all my tattoo inspo that I love. Now the last Pinterest widget is the one with the nails, and this is my nail inspo board. Now onto the middle apps, I have the first app, which is Notes. I have it also on iCloud, so it connects to all my devices, my iPhone and my MacBook. And I divided them by folders, so I've work, miscellaneous, accounts, travel, and health. And I really like this Apple app because now you can actually put passwords on different folders. So for example, I have my accounts, and that's literally where all my passwords are, but you cannot just go in there. You have to actually insert a password and then you can actually get to my notes. Next to notes, I have Good Notes, and this is a big one. I think everyone that has an iPad or is planning to get an iPad should get Good Notes. If you're into journaling or just for your planner, you should definitely get Good Notes. On Good Notes, I have two things. I have a planner and a journal, and I'll start with my planner. This is my planner. I got it off Etsy, I think from Lua Planner. You guys should check her out. She makes really aesthetic and awesome planners. And this is the index. I love that it just has goals. I use it for content calendar, projects, habit tracker. It even has a decision page. And this is very handy because if you have a problem or you have a decision to make, you just write down the pros and the cons, and it literally helps me a lot with deciding on things. And then one of my favorites is monthly reflection. I just love to reflect and be grateful for everything, even though when things are really rough or not going well. Next, I have my faith journal, and this is where I write my devos. I have like prayer lists, and I love the gratitude section because it is kind of the same thing as the monthly reflection, but this is maybe more faith-based. And then next to Good Notes, I have another widget, and it is the Bible widget. It always shows the verse of the day, and I also use this to do any devos. You can add your friends and do devos together. Starting the second row, I have my little app folders. The first app is the Files app, and this is from Apple. And then Google Drive is the same, but it's from Google. And then Google Photos is a really nice one because I do have the base model. I actually store all my photos on Google Photos so that then I can delete all the photos from my actual photo library. And it's just awesome because it saves up a lot of space. Next to Files, I have the entertainment folder, and I have Netflix. Currently, I'm watching I just started One of Us is Lying. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are watching this. Also, if you have any recommendations, let me know because me and my husband, we love watching Netflix. And then next to Netflix, we have TikTok. This is my account if you guys want to follow. It's at Angela_Cuestas. Now next to TikTok, we have Spotify, and I listen to music every single day. I have my own playlist, worship, and then I have a Christmas playlist which I made with my husband, but I love listening to jazz music. I just always have jazz on. The app next to Spotify is 4x1, and this is a VPN. Next to the entertainment folder, we have travel, we have Airbnb, Agoda, and Skyscanner. Onto the last folder of this row, it's the shopping folder. I have Amazon because I love shopping on Amazon. It's literally the best. And then I have Etsy to support like smaller shops. And the last one is Fiverr. And this one is really cool if you want to pay people to do any services like design or marketing or writing, even editing, music programming. You can do everything. On the third row, we have the first folder, and that is my favorite folder. It's the YouTube folder. Now the first one is obviously YouTube. This is my channel, and if you guys love this video, please go ahead and subscribe and join the fam. Don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so you also get notified every time I post a new video. Next to the YouTube app, I have YouTube Studio, and this is just to keep track of all my analytics. It's super helpful, and this is also where I can really study what my market is and my audience. Next to that, I have my editing app, VLLO. This is my ride or die editing app. I've tried so many. I've tried iMovie, I've tried even Final Cut Pro, but this is my favorite app. Now next to that, I have InShots, and this is usually what I use for my Instagram stories. The next app is Canva, and Canva is what I use for all my graphic designs. It's really easy if you don't have any graphic design skills. There's tons of templates, or even if you want to make a presentation, you can definitely use Canva. Next to Canva, I have Procreate, and this is where I edit all my YouTube thumbnails. Next to the YouTube folder, I have my Instagram folder, and obviously I have my Instagram app. Now I don't know why iPad hasn't updated this, but it is still in the iPhone format, which is kind of weird. Now the next app is Tone, and this is my favorite editing app for filters. I use all tone filters for my whole Instagram feed. Next to Tone, I have Lightroom. So I use Lightroom to edit certain colors and photos. And that's basically the only thing I use it for. I used to edit all my photos on Lightroom, but now I use Tone. And then next to that, we have Retouch. And if there's anything in the background, you just brush it over and it will remove literally everything, and it's super seamless. That's why I really love this app. So the next app is Facetune. I have Facetune too, and I use this to whiten stuff, and that's basically the only thing I do on there. I don't really do crazy stuff with Facetune. Now the last two are two widgets. I have one quote from Widget Smith. It says, "Do it for you," and this is something that my husband always says to me to motivate me, so I thought that was really cute to have it up there. And then next to that, I have another Widget Smith widget, and it's from the Reminders app, and this is kind of similar on my phone. I put this on my phone too, but because the color aesthetic is different, I put white emojis. Now on the bottom row, I have some of the generic Apple apps. It's App Store, Mail. I do use the Apple Mail because I just think it's way easier. And then I have Safari. I have my photo library, the camera, and then the settings. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!